Watch Nighttiger Comics.
Nighttiger Comics.
Nighttiger Comics. Nighttiger Comics. Nighttiger Comics.
Okay.
Watch Nighttiger Comics. Comics.
Yeah. You never know what you're missing. All right, what's up, comic book junkies? Welcome to Nighttiger Comics Lunchtime Break, Marvel Special Edition. I missed all you guys. I haven't done a live show in forever, so I'm just really happy to be doing this. And like I said, I'm going to try to make it all Marvel. Welcome, Jambo. What's up, buddy? We got Woody W in here, Chucky Card Collector. We got La Crucis 1971. Welcome, brothers. And before we get started, I got to do one thing real quick. Maybe you'll join me in a little jam out. Ready? All right, I got that over. My cat's freaking out right down here. Is Buster. You can see him. All right, guys, let me know if that music's a little too loud. It's a new background music. I love it. Now we got that out of the way. Again, if you're watching on the replay, this is Nighttiger Comics. We love the golden age here on this channel, but we collect everything that has newspaper print pages. Beyond that, it's a gamble. We might get it. We might not. We might throw it away. Who knows? Let me turn this music back. It sounds like it might be just a little bit too loud. Anyways, that's Rob Beach from Dokken, White Snake, Winger. Really one of the best guitarists out of the 80s. All right, Jambo says it sounds good. Let's get started. What do we got? We got Marvel Comics all over the place. Stacks of them. Keys and just cool books. So we got to get a drink of our Arizona Energy. Oh, nice. We are going to one in 2 weeks here in Ocala in the downtown square. Free admission, free parking. It's called the Geek Fest. Metarog's coming down from Tallahassee. If you're in the Central Florida area, you might want to check this out. Anyways, let's get started. One of my favorite issues of Moon Knight, it's the first meeting between Daredevil and Moon Knight. Bill Sienkiewicz cover, really great story, great art inside. It's just one that anytime I can find this book in nice shape, inexpensive, it's the same thing we all do. We pick up our favorite books when we find them, our Marvel books, inexpensive. If you read this and you're in the chat, just say, hey, I read that, I really like it, or you'd like to read it. Killer cover. And that is number 13 from November 1981. What else we got? We got some more new Moon Knight. So who's collecting Moon Knight out there? I've actually finished the run. It's not that long. It's 32 or 36 issues or something like that. This book got hot, back in the heyday of the market. And that's the first appearance of Stained Glass Scarlet. She was a nun turned vigilante. This is number 14 from 81. We have the newsstand, and then we have the direct. And I actually have a Swedish copy of this issue also. Now, the link is in the chat. Anybody's welcome to get in here. The only stipulation, if you come on, you have to show Marvel Comics from 1990 and older. That's the only stipulation. I mean, I have some moderns here. I don't think I'm going to get to them, though. Not started that yet. Well, now it's the best time, actually. I saw two high-grade, I think like 6.5 area slabbed, universal grade, Moon Knight number ones on eBay last week for $50 each. My whole dynamic is finances changed, or I would have swiped those books. And I actually went to a shop and they had one for like 100. So that's a book you can get now. If you haven't been able to get that number one, now is the time to really be able to afford it. Woody said he's collecting the run. Jambo's not worked on it yet. Let's see what he got. So I got I just picked this up recently. This is price variant. They were distributed in the Ohio area. And if you look around, you should be able to find some for inexpensive. What did I pay for this? I paid $15 for this book. It's a nice Morbius. I liked it because they had different ones, but this one had a horror element to it. That's why I really liked it. And of course, I do have the regular one here. I actually picked up 2 of these for $15 a piece. So yeah, if you get on eBay and search 30, I search 30 price variant, they come up every now and then, and you could probably find a good deal. Buster, could you mind? We're doing a live show here. This is first appearance of the White Rabbit. Nice high grade. You can see it's a black cover. I don't have much info on the back of this, except for it is number 131 from 1983. And that's July of 83. It's a pretty good story. I did read it. Usually any Marvel that has newsprint, that's the era that was consistently really good. I mean, as it got, into the 90s, we started getting the hit and miss, less fan story and more just visual art that wasn't really up to the standards that Marvel had set. What's up, Simon? Hey, brother. I talked to my wife. We're going to go ahead and we haven't got around to it, but we want to get your new number 1 and your new number 2 that you published. That, I forget the name of it, is Captain something. Tell me in the comments, Simon. So we got Simon Comics. If you're not following him, he doesn't put content out on YouTube anymore, but he has a lot of stuff he puts out on Instagram. He represents his grandfather, Joe Simon, in Comic-Cons. Really cool dude. I got to hang out with him in New York. And we also have Reef the Sea Forever, Marvel Team Up. Had the whole run. Only had a few pedigrees left. Oh, nice. All right, back into it. I almost picked up number 1 from the flea market a few weeks back, but opted for a Batman early Silver Age instead because they were both the same price. But this is Triple Action number 2. And man, guys, I ran out of Mylar, silver and current. I got plenty of Golden Age, but I guess I'll have to try to pick some up. They're like really hard to find around here. I've been ordering them off eBay instead. Killer Dr. Doom cover. Man, I need to I don't have this as polybag, and I hate the polybag because it just doesn't look as good inside. Anybody own this issue? Of course, it's a reprint, but that's original cover. That's what I liked about these reprints of the Bronze Age. Look at that big Marvel Triple Action headline there. Let's do a couple more Marvel team-ups, or another one anyway. This is the first appearance of the Sons of the Dragon, or Sons of the Tiger, I'm sorry. If you watch Read Comics 81, he picked up multiples of this. He just loves this issue. Great channel to check out. And this is number 40 from December 45. I don't know much about this one. I have not read it yet. I see these. I find them, usually when I see them in a video, they get on my radars when I really look for them. Especially when you go to a flea market and there's like 20 long boxes. You know what you're looking for because you remember these books that you see on your buddies' channels on YouTube. What else we got here? We got this. I love this issue because it's the Human Torch, Fire versus Ice. Number 23. July 74. At the time I bought this, it's like a 5.0 is like a $15 book. 9.8s were going for 30. This was back when I first got this several years ago. Kind of like to put that information on the back. I stopped putting retail prices because it got to be a little tedious. So we got, everybody knows what that is. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #1. Mike Zeck cover. Great series. This is the second, what do they call, miniseries or limited series by Marvel. Contest of Champions came first. It set the stage for this. And then we got first appearance of the second Spider-Woman, Julia Carpenter. First battle between She-Hulk and Titania. You got Jim Shooter on the scripts, and you got Mike Zeck on the art, November 84, #7. This whole run is becoming classic. It was only, 3-4 years ago that really nobody cared about it, except for really #8 and #10 started to pick up. Then this one started to pick up, and now everybody's after the whole run. Okay, like I said, link is in the description. Feel free to jump on. If you don't have any Marvel comics, let's just hang out. Don't bring any DC or anything else. It's a Marvel special edition here. Okay, so I think we should assume by now that Reef the Sea Forever's had all these books and he sold them. I'm just messing with you, brother. All right, what do we got? First solo Medusa. Metarog just showed this up on his ladies wall for February. If you haven't caught that video yet, it's only like 3 or 4 minutes. Check it out. This is from '69, I believe. Anybody tell me before I check it out? These used to be books that people didn't even want. They tried to get rid of them. It's like 50-cent books at one point back in, like, I don't know, the early 2000s. It's a really nice copy. And I was wrong. Was I wrong? July '68. That's the year I was born. Anybody own this? Anybody have this in the collection? Anybody have it? Reef the Sea Forever. Have you had this one and sold it already? Oh, wow. I just purged my collection of everything from 1990 and newer and came out with 10 long boxes. I'm down to 1. I saved most of the bigger keys so that I can, actually my thought process was to have a huge long box for prize giveaways for the secret contest that goes on during the year. But I just traded another long box and 3/4 for a slab, which I'll be showing here in a little bit. I can't get this damn book in here. I'm not even putting it back in. Okay, we got another Marvel Superheroes. This is the first appearance of the Guardians. I've been after the first Captain Marvel, but I just never got it. This is number 18. This is January '69. First team appearance, Origin Guardians of the Galaxy, Major Vance Astro, Charlie 27, Martinex, and Yonda. And then later on, you'd have Nikki. She didn't appear in here yet. First appearance of Taser Force, one of the primitive race of aliens collectively called the Stark. I actually sold one of these several years ago myself. See, I sold a book to Southern Comic Geek, and then he did a giveaway with it. All right, let's see what Mr. Reef is saying. I hear you, brother. I've slowed down myself with the help of my wife. I changed my dynamics of financing. I gave everything to her and said, give me allowance. And that's helped me really to cut off eBay big time. So we're so close to getting this house paid off, man. It's ready for retirement. And then it'll be comic books galore. We have a reprint, Super Action number 18. I do have the first, or the Avengers. I think I have it. No, I have it somewhere. I just picked it up recently. This is the reprint from 1979, April, I think 1980 maybe. So this is one you should be able to find in a dollar bin. I would hope so. I hope nobody's trying to get big money out of this. That paints in the house or in the Nighttiger virtual comic room. This is a 50-cent find right here. I actually found 2 issues of this in 2 different 50-cent bins. So Werewolf by Night, third appearance. There's a third or second appearance, I think. So yep, and what is that? A Plug cover? Yep. So yeah, I can't remember reading this, so I can't say much about it. Just a really cool cover. Of course, Minor Key. What's up? Jambo's in here. What's up, Jamie?
Hey, Mike. What's happening, man?
How you been?
1 second.
All right. Anybody wants to get on, you're free. Just like I said, Marvel Comics Special Edition. That's all it is. All right, I'm going to put me big. When you're ready to show, let me know.
All right, sir.
All right, let's continue to look at some stuff. Jambo's getting set up. I'm sure he has killer books. I know he has killer books. It's not even a question. So we got Ghost Rider, Marvel Spotlight, number 7. So that would be the third. Wait, 1. Yep, third appearance of the Ghost Rider. Again, this is a Plug cover again. Really killer Plug. You got Bondage, Sacrifice, Rip Roaring Motorcycles. You got Satan. They who will serve Satan. Is he alive or dead? The most supernatural superhero of all. You a big Ghost Rider fan, Jamie?
Yeah, I like him, man. I like the old Western Ghost Rider better, though.
Ooh, I have some of that in here.
Yeah, those are awesome. Even when they reprinted them and stuff. Now that's a cool cover. Yeah.
First Son of Satan in his own title. First solo Son of Satan, first real appearance and origin Hellstorm TV series, which was
I like the sister better.
Number 12, October 1973. And it says on the back, at the time, this was going for $250 a near mint.
Wow.
$75. This book is another one that's kind of, especially because that TV show sucked.
Yeah, I never seen it, so.
I watched a few episodes. It wasn't bad. It was just very melodramatic.
Yeah.
Very slow.
Okay.
You ready, or how you still need some time?
Yeah, I've got a few things. Let me grab a couple more things here, and I'll.
Let me show some Kirby. Pick this up. This is a really high grade copy of this. I actually just picked up a lower grade for $3. I just love this cover. It's just so like action. You can just feel the punch. What price victory? Tales of Suspense. 71. This is November 65. I paid with shipping $42 for this. Nice. I like an 8.5 copy. I love that blue in the background. Wait, I dropped it.
Oh no.
Luckily it slid and didn't hit a corner. All right, let's see what Reef's got to say. People were specking on that book. Oh, which one is that? On the Ghost Rider one? Or the Tales of Suspense? Titanium Man or Crimson Dynamo? Jamie, which is your favorite? Everybody.
Titanium Man.
Everybody in the chat, Crimson Dynamo, Titanium Man. Who do you prefer? All right. This is an insane book. I found this on eBay for cheap, and it's a high-grade copy.
Wow.
So I paid $65 with shipping for this. And this is like probably around an 8, maybe.
Yeah.
And I've been looking for that number 88 forever, and the 88, they want the same price that I paid for this one, and it's low grade. And I'm like, I can't do that, but I'll find it. I just love, everybody loves this cover with the Spider-Man. Along Came a Spider, and now the 88's going for big money. I think it's 88 if I'm sure. First appearance of Changeling, second Banshee. Who cares about all that stuff? It's just a killer Spider-Man X-Men cover.
That is an awesome cover.
All right, you ready, brother?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see what Jamie has. Oh, Steve's in here. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Steve. I had these laying out close to
that's a nice one. Hold on, let me do a green.
And I'm getting pretty close to finishing this run up, man. They're kind of scattered in different boxes, so I need to get them all together and see which ones I'm missing. But I think I'm really close, like probably about 8 or 10 issues, maybe.
Oh, a couple of years ago, Surf Blue, when his birthday came up, and he loves this series, I gave him a big chunk of mine.
Oh, nice. That's nice of you, man.
Oh, wait, let's do this back to back.
Comic Bros.
Let me see here. This better one here. There we go.
Yeah.
I just got this a couple months ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought it was more expensive than it is. It's really not that expensive.
Yeah, I mean, you would think it would be.
And that is what? Who does that cover?
It's Ramita, I think, right? Or Gil Kane, maybe?
I don't know. I was going to say Herb
I think
Trimp.
it's Kane. Yeah, I think it's Kane.
Oh, is it? Someone will tell us.
Do you notice the mistake?
Oh, graphic. Micah's in here. What's up, Micah? Micah, Marvel Comics Special Edition, or Steve, or anybody?
Cover. Is that a Kane cover? Micah would know. He loves Gil Kane.
Gil Kane art. I don't know if he's the cover. Someone's going to tell us. Somebody look that up for us so we don't have to. But anybody wants to jump in and show off their Marvel Comics, you're welcome to. That's a good one, too. I love that. That's the cover's really cool. I love what they made the fingers pointed on that.
Now that
who's breeding who? I'm breeding him. I'm breeding Jamie. I'm breeding Jambo. Jamie Jambo. Nice. Yep. Gil Kane alert.
we're gonna set it off. I know.
That's a good Kane cover. I like that one a lot. Especially like Captain America's name is like red, white, and blue. I always thought that was cool.
Yeah. And the Guardians on this one.
Isn't that second appearance? What number is that?
It's number 5.
Yeah, second appearance. Key book right there.
And
I'm surprised how much their first appearance is now.
I'm missing number 6.
That's another good one. I really like that one.
Yeah. Great cover.
The girl. She's got the Madonna cones.
Yeah, the boob armor, man. Got to protect those things, you know.
Nice.
Number 10. And this one's a little rough. 16.
Yep. That's a Herb Trim cover.
Wilson, I think.
Is it Ron Wilson?
Ron Wilson, yeah.
Looks like he's trying to do a Kirby then on there.
Now this one, I think maybe is a Kirby.
Oh yeah, sure. Nice one. Early Tigra.
Yeah.
I swear I had her first appearance, but I cannot find it anywhere, and now it's too expensive to purchase.
Yeah, I've got it around here. This one's a little rough too. Some of these I'm gonna have to go back and replace.
That's a good storyline right there.
Yeah.
He gets cancer. Bill Foster.
Yeah.
And that, do you have the one that has the American Eagle? I don't have that. I think I gave it away. That's a killer.
I think I do. I don't think it's in the box I've got here, though. Like I said, I've got these in about 2 or 3 different places, and I've probably got 2 or 3 of some copies, you know, several.
I was just reading an article where Paul Galassi and Steve Gerber, they set up the whole thing. They were getting ready to do Shield meets Master of Kung Fu, like an annual.
Oh yeah,
with Shield and against Yellow Claw, and then Master of Kung Fu, and everybody was against Fu Manchu, and they accidentally meet underground at the headquarters city underground, and they fight it out. And they had to wait 6 months because that someone else was using Nick Fury in a storyline. So when 6 months rolled around, nothing ever happened.
Oh. Sounds like it would have been a good storyline, man.
I was reading it in Back Issue magazine.
Cosmic Cube.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't have. I'm going to say I don't have that. But I probably gave them all away. That's why.
Man thing. Cap.
You can never go wrong. Every time you open the page on one of those, you're going to have a good story.
Yeah. I loved reading these as a kid. They were some of my favorite comics, you know. But I was heavy into Fantastic Four, you know, then too. So
Well, I like how Marvel, they have one-shot team up, but it's also a continuing story, you know, into the next issue.
There's the Yancey Street Gang. It never shows their faces, really. So
maybe Graphic Man can add some faces to that cover of the.
I bet he could.
Nice.
I just watched his video earlier where he went to a friend of his, went to his house, and the guy had this amazing house, man. So yeah, everybody check it out. It was
just uploaded it.
Yeah, I think he did just early this morning, late last night, something like that. So
that Power Man, I always thought was a dud of a character.
Really cool.
That's a good cover. I love the
it's got all the villains and the heroes both.
The quarter box they use on Captain America the Blue is so like different.
Yeah. And darker or something.
I wonder if that's the Steve Ditko box. They never changed it yet.
The Ditko box. Let's see. I've got a few more.
Yeah, I can't do it either. He's like, a bulk that we want to rebuy that we used to have now. I try never to pay up, of course. You know how bad, if you really want it bad, that's when you pay up because it's for your collection and all that. It's funny how those books got so hot.
Yeah, well, with the TV series and stuff, everybody thought it was going to be.
I picked up a good run out of the 50 cent bin like 2 years ago, and I was telling Roger, I said, one day these She-Hulks are not going to be 50 cents anymore, so we need to pick them up.
Yeah. I guess that's the same with anything, you know, in the 80s, you know, if you can find it at a good price, probably grab it, you know, because, yeah, everything's going up. Even the stuff from the 90s now, you can see that a lot of them have gone up in price and stuff. And you can see what I gave for these, most of these $2 and $3, you know.
All right.
So.
Who did that cover?
Al Milgrom and Tom Palmer. Yeah. So.
I sold 2 She-Hulks, number ones.
Oh, did you? You sold them?
I ended up with 3, a while ago. I kept the best copy for myself.
I've got 2. I've got one that's kind of beat that I probably did pull out of a 50-cent bin back in the day. And then I've got one I think I may have bought myself. It's in pretty nice shape.
Oh, I don't have that one. I'm going to be looking for that one. Man-Wolf.
And The Stranger.
I don't like that way that they put him in like an outer space storyline.
Man-Wolf or The Stranger?
No, Man-Wolf. Was Marvel Premiere?
Yeah. Oh, it's got Hellcat too.
I hate when they make the characters go cosmic like that.
This was a wild cover. I kind of liked it. Lady Kills the Blues.
I was just reading an artist magazine special on Michael Golden. I actually got to meet him. It was very nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I said, "Can you draw me a sketch, like a cover?" He's like, "Okay, $1,200." I'm like, "Forget it, just sign my book."
No thanks. Yeah, I mean that's always cool. A lot of those artists, they were super nice. You used to meet them back in the day, and you could get them to do something like that for you, do a sketch or something, and it wasn't too bad, you know, maybe $50, $100, something like that. But nowadays, man, it's just like.
Paulo, I have no idea. I don't even know. I never even heard of David Kraft. Modern, Jamie.
Is that modern?
I'm just kidding.
Am I past the deadline here?
Star Fox. He looks kind of perplexed on that cover.
Let's see if I can find something a little older then.
I'll mess with you, man. If it's Marvel, you can show it. All right, so I'm showing first. What am I showing? Debate of the first red costume, a Wally Wood cover.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, I picked it up just in time before it started skyrocketing.
You know, I had at one time I had most of the Daredevil. I had number 1, And yeah, there you go.
I got that from BWD.
1, 2, 3, and so on, but I never did have that one, number 7, with the fish red costume.
Micah's gouging his eyes out because you showed him Modern Comics.
That's a beauty, man. I like that. Is that Dick Ayers doing that?
Yep, his creation.
Yeah.
I have a few from Magazine Enterprises, but I can't show them because they're not Marvels.
We were talking about artists and stuff. I met Dick Ayers at a con, and he was a super nice guy. You know, he was the older gentleman then. And
Back off, Micah.
I got him to do a sketch for me, right? And he was like, "You want me to do Ghost Rider?" I was like, "Yeah, no," because at the time I was not that into Westerns and stuff, and I was thinking, yeah, I don't want the Ghost Rider on the motorcycle and stuff. I said, do Thor for me. So I have a sketch he did of Thor for me and stuff.
You may be the only person that has a Dick Ayers Thor.
Maybe, because, he wasn't known for doing Thor, but he did it for me. He was a super nice guy. But now thinking back, I wish I had got him to do a Ghost Rider for me and stuff, That would have been awesome. There you go. Micah likes that.
Little Golden Age Marvel.
Yeah.
It's a high grade copy. I paid up for it because it's a high grade copy. I paid $122 with shipping. April 54. I don't, if I can find these like.
Did you just
25, get? No, I got it last year. But if I get them 25 to 30 falling apart, I'm okay. But I don't mind paying over 100 for a high grade copy because these are so hard to get in good condition.
Yeah, those Marvels like that from the 50s and stuff, they're hard to find in great shape, really, to tell you the truth. I mean, I guess people read the heck out of them or something,
So I paid $15 for this.
Wow. $15, man. Yeah, you got a great deal.
Bigger comic shop, they throw in a bigger key into all the boxes. They just hide it in there every now and then. And if you happen to find it, I happen to find one. This is the only one I've ever. I found a second one, was the first Hulk issue.
Mm-hmm.
It was tore up. The cover was in 3 places, but it was still holding on. Mm-hmm. And it was going to be $7 at the next day at the half off sale. So I hid it in the back issue bin. Wrong idea. I should have. Then I left and I looked it up in that grade. I'm like, it's like $65 in this grade. I was like, went back, it was gone.
Oh man, you didn't hide it good enough, man. That's nice.
I should have just bought it for 15.
Yeah,
waiting for 7. That happened twice. I did that with is it Batman? Yeah, Batman 252, that Joker one.
Yeah.
They had a low grade for 20 and a half price sale the next day, and I was like, I'll wait. Never should have done it.
Wow. I just sold my Marvel Premiere 15 there not too long ago. I think I paid $40 for it. It was pretty nice, and I sold it for $250. So yeah, sold it at con.
You have this?
I do. I've got most of that run. I don't have the complete run, but I've got most of it.
I bought this last year, actually about a year ago, for $20.
It's a great Mike Ploog cover.
They wanted 40, and I just bought like a stack, and they gave me a deal, and I said I didn't have enough money, so I said we'll take that one out. And then when I was leaving, I told the lady, I said, I'll give you 20 cash right now for it. And she's like, she thought for a minute. She goes, okay. I'm like, yeah. I think I got first.
Never hurts to ask, does it?
No.
I mean, when you're at a con,
I mean, you got cash right there.
Right. I always, throw a bid out there or throw a offer out there, and if they don't want to, they don't have to, but sometimes they say, yeah, and you get a great deal, man, So
the one thing about LCS is they always have bills to pay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get me. I actually I switched to finances now, so I don't have control of spending what I want. And a Tomb of Dracula 1, like a 2.5, came up on eBay for $100. And I was like, dang it, I can't buy it. I know I couldn't convince my wife to buy it. You never know. That's right. Oh, that's a nice one. Do you have number 1?
I do, somewhere here. I have to find it.
I just traded a number 1. I have 2, and I traded one to Lady Fantastic.
I Probably pulled it and set it in a box of number ones or something like that. Something stupid.
Go ahead. I'm going to change up the music. Put some back to the 80s on. Now you have with StreamYard, you can upload your own music. I love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So they check it for a copyright and stuff like that?
I make sure that I'm not putting any copyrighted stuff. Nice. Yeah, I love that cover.
Yeah.
That's a Buscema, isn't it? I think it is because he always has like those curves in the arms and the hand, like the hand arch.
Yeah, I think you're right. You look at Magneto's face.
Yeah, look at his hand. Look at his hand like that. You could tell. It's so cool.
Yeah. He was probably my favorite Marvel artist.
I always thought Black Bolt was so cool looking when I was a kid. One of the coolest superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a cool costume, didn't he?
Yeah. He had that tuning fork on his forehead.
This is Gil Kane, I believe. Maybe.
It looks like it.
Yeah. And let's see what else. What else do we have laying here about us? Sorry. I don't know if this is. I guess this is modern too, right?
Yeah. What number is that? 3?
4.
Oh, I have 1 and 2.
I think I need one issue of that to finish that run.
Which one is it? Because I have like 10 number 2s.
I think it's the next to the last one. I don't. What is that? 5? Maybe.
I couldn't. I wouldn't know. That's a cool one. There's actually a mini series in '87. It's 4 issues. I seen it at the dollar bin, and I never saw it before. So it reprints different things stories, but it's a 4-issue miniseries.
Oh, yeah.
It's got original covers on it.
I like that one. The original bullpen.
You know what I love about these cool, awesome guys in the community? They're always giving us information that I have not. New information.
There's a lot of them out there that have brains that have retained more information than mine has, I tell you. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, we got some of these.
I know it is. It's over 30. To me, modern is anything that's not newsprint.
Right.
That's how I define a modern comic.
That's a good way of thinking about it, yeah. Sorry about the wrinkled baggage there, guys. Yeah,
no apologies here on this channel. I don't have that. That's a great cover. Wow, I don't have that. I didn't even see that. What issue is that?
It is number 27.
That is a great cover.
It's Jim Starlin.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought I was going to say Stranko, but yeah, that's awesome, dude. I need to find that one. 26, you said?
Sorry?
26?
27.
7. I'm going to be looking for that one at the Geek Fest in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what I do, man, when I go to these cons and flea markets. Thankfully to you YouTubers like you and people that show stuff, I'm like, oh, I've seen that. I know that's cool. Let me pull it out.
Yeah, it's a great thing about the community, man. You get on there and you just get on somebody's, especially, you know, when they're doing a haul or something like that, and you see great books and you're like you said, you go, yeah, I want that. I'm going to get that. I think that's a Craig Russell, I believe.
We need to come up with new intermediate age designations. Our ages are defined in 1982, and we've been stuck there since. I actually come up with my own definitions for my own collecting. Like for me, golden age is anything that has the comic code. I mean, that's silver age. Anything without it is golden age. That's how I define it.
Yeah.
So I come, because I collect. It's my collection, so I create my own rule for how I view my books, collect, and stuff. Like I'm sure you do too.
Golden age to me is anything Action Comics 1 and beyond till 55 when they started putting the code on there. And then after, like you said, the code, anything with the code is a silver age book to me.
That's how I define it, yeah. But I think census is 57 is or 56 might be the last.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I refer to the 90s as the plastic age. I call it the media or the virtual age.
Let me see. I've got some Hulk here, man. You want to see some Hulk?
If it's Marvel, I want to see it. It could be Marvel's pile of crap. I still want to see it. So what are you doing? What have you been doing today? Just chilling?
I've been doing nothing, man. And it's been great. I've been, just chilling out around the house.
We bought a Lazy Boy Love Seat yesterday at a yard sale for $80.
Oh yeah.
But we were on the other side of the city, so we didn't want to go home and get the truck. So we met them this morning at 7:00 and picked it up. So we came home, made breakfast, and we sat. We have a Lazy Boy couch, but it has a center in it, for drinks and storage, so we can never sit next to each other. So we hated it.
Yeah.
Now we can sit next to each other all the time.
Great on movie night, man.
Which isn't good for her because anytime I sit next to her, I get horny. You know what I'm saying? And I say, she's like, knock it off. We're watching TV.
We're watching a movie. Knock it off.
Now, my question, I'm just curious. You're married, right?
Yes.
How long you been married?
34
years.
So
you're one of the few that's longer than me. A lot of people I know, they were married after us and divorced already.
It's a Hulk butt issue.
Gil Kane.
Yeah.
And that's a killer cover, too.
I always liked The Stranger, man. I thought he was a pretty good antagonist.
That's a good cover, especially in the yellow background on it.
This one's.
And those still are relatively inexpensive.
Yeah, you can find them. I found that one for $5.
And they're just really, really good reads. Because, Marvel cared about the fan. They wanted to know what the fan wanted. They wanted to give the fan what they wanted. And that all flipped in the last, 6 or 7 years. Maybe even longer back. That's a good one. Boomerang. I love his costume. He's got, Lucky Charm sleeves. He's throwing Lucky Charms. Look.
Real scary. Well, I guess it was doing damage, though, right?
Mm-hmm. So is that the same Boomerang that Spider-Man fought in Peter Parker Spectacular?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it was a different guy. I like that issue. That's a Bill Everett, I think, cover.
Oh, yeah.
Or Kirby. It might be Kirby.
It does look like elements of Bill Everett. It could be both.
Everett and Kirby. I think you might
Kirby
be right.
Could have laid it out.
Yeah.
And Everett finished it up. Gene Colan.
Yeah. But you can tell his artwork.
When he got on Tomb of Dracula, I think that's when it really developed into really great a master artist.
Oh, yeah, he was great on Tomb of Dracula.
You read that first Guardians, it's really bad art. Do you have the Astonishing 29 where they reprint the Guardians first appearance?
No, I don't.
I wonder where that book's at on price. Jesse, what's up? BWD's in the house. Big dog, big white dog.
Jesse Lynch.
Nice one. I have that one. Do I have it on the wall? Can we bring each other?
Yeah, I love the Kirby technology there.
Yeah, I took it down. Let me grab a couple of these books here. Sucks when I got to pull them off because then they're in the background. Oh, yeah, 200?
Yeah.
I haven't read that one yet.
Oh, that's a good one, man.
That book came out of nowhere to go up in price. That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah, with Wrightson cover.
Yeah. Look at the the illumination, shadowing illumination.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was a master, man, doing the creepy stuff. was a Ramita, I think.
It is strange that you could still pick up those Silver Age books for so inexpensive. But hey, don't complain. Let's keep them that way.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, I don't think I have that one.
195.
That's Abomination.
Yeah.
Yep. Didn't you pick up his first appearance a couple months ago or something?
The Abomination?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got that one somewhere here.
That's cool.
Yeah. Loch Fear. You thought it was going to be like him battling the Loch Ness Monster or something like that, but yeah, it wasn't.
It looks similar to that Spider-Man where he's falling through the building and getting goblins on the background.
Oh, yeah.
His fingers are in the wall.
And the Toadman.
Oh, great. That must have been exciting. Look, Toadman, Mom. I got to buy that. 35 for Astonishing Tales, 29 in high grade. That's not bad. I need to actually get me a high grade copy of that. If it's that cheap. Because that means you could probably find one for 25. Oh, that's a great cover. Nice battle cover.
Right. Yeah.
Battle of the Brutes. Marvel has so much precedent to make their books cool today. Did you see Ant-Man?
I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not going to see it.
Yeah, the last movie I've seen of theirs just kind of really disappointed me and put me off. So, yeah.
That's like a classic Bronze Age right there, and I have that one. I love that cover.
Yeah.
That's one of the probably top 20 battle covers of the Bronze Age. Nice.
Cobalt.
The Cobalt Man. Isn't there like, yeah, he's got like the Atom.
And Betty in a red dress in distress. And I always liked when he was fighting the Juggernaut, but they're kind of teaming up here, so.
Sweet. That's classic Bronze Age right there. So how's your Mylar situation?
I have a few of those that, that we were getting the Pro.
Yeah.
What were they? Pro line or whatever they're called. I have quite a few of those, but now as far as like Gerber True Mylars, I am out.
Jesse, flea market's only on Monday. Actually, the other one that's right a mile from my house, they closed in November. But the Big Webster's only open on Mondays. But I only go when there's a holiday. Nice Harpy.
Yeah.
Because on holidays, when the snowbirds are here, that flea market is huge. But there's a Greek Fest here in 2 weeks in the square. Letterrock's going to come down.
Metarog's coming down?
Yeah.
I thought he was Cuban, his ancestry.
Yeah, he is. He's coming from Tallahassee.
He just loves Greek or Greek food or something, maybe. I don't know.
Perez.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
I went to a party last night and we're Hispanics, and one guy was Cuban. He goes, "I'm the only Cuban you'll know that doesn't play dominoes." I'm like, "Well, that sucks." All right, Jamie, let me throw some.
Go ahead, sir.
All right, let's do a big boy.
Oh, nice. Another book
125.
I've never owned, man. I had almost all of the Avengers, including #1, and never had that one.
I bought this, and then I told my neighbor, and he's like, "Oh, I was saving my money up to get that." I was like, "So sorry. You snooze, you lose." I couldn't pass it up for 125. Hell no.
No.
And it was 6 cents at one point.
Now that was a deal. There you go. Now you got a reader too.
I did read it. I read this one. I couldn't wait because I've read it multiple times, but never read the original
Right.
that I owned.
Right. And I think that a lot of times on the reprints, they would leave a page or two out, so you were missing part of the story. So it's good to get the real thing and have it and read
Yeah,
it.
but something like this, when you open it up, you start reading, you feel like you're 8 years old.
Yeah.
You're just like a kid. I can't believe I'm reading this. It's mine. But I say that with all the books. So what is this? Third Black Knight or something?
Yeah, I think that's the first Dane Whitman. That's first Dane Whitman appearance or something, maybe.
Hold on a sec. Let's do this. And I do have the other one too that I picked for. So this is, what is this one? I can't even read it. Dane Whitman becomes the new Black Knight, Magneto and Toad appearance. George Tusco. So I just picked that up last year. I traded for this one. Traded a long box.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video. I think you got rid of some modern kind of stuff, right?
Yep, I sure did.
Good deal, man.
Matter of fact, I traded 1 3/4 long box for this key right here.
Oh, wow.
Just got that one.
Great deal.
Right when I seen it, I said, that's the book I want for the trade. And he did an even trade. I was very happy. Great guy. If you're in Denellen, if you're in Central Florida, go to River Monster Comics in Denellen. That owner, he's really good. He's got all kinds of keys. He's fairly priced. His dollar bins are really good. Happy to find this one for cheap.
Oh, nice, man.
I don't forget how much I paid for it.
That book is going up a lot because of, that's the first time I guess he says Avengers Assemble on the cover or something like that.
I think at all. I think it's the first time. I don't know. Is it? Or someone said maybe it's number 4, I think.
I know it's probably the first time he did it on a cover, but yeah,
right.
It may have been the first time all in all. I'm not sure.
Oh, I just love her when Josh is cool. Oh, cool, man. Too bad I couldn't have gone up and seen you there, Steven. So let me see. Let's see what. Okay. I'm sure you know that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What did I pay for this? 117 shipped.
First high evolutionary, yeah.
3.0 if at the most.
So he's supposedly going to be in the new Guardians movie, I'm guessing is what I've heard.
I won't hurt my book.
Yeah, right.
Let's see what Steve picked up at River Monster. Some cool creatures on the loose. Nice. Yeah, he's got a good selection of Marvel in that store. High grade book on. He picked this one up. It's the British edition, but still, man, I paid $100 for it.
Oh wow!
I think 129 altogether. Classic Ditko cover.
Wow, what? That's number 20. What?
33.
33. Yeah.
The final chapter.
Nice.
And then.
Oh, there you go.
Second Electro, first crossover with Fantastic Four. Number 2, June 64. Is that a Bill Everett corner box?
I think you might be right. Yeah.
And is this a Bill Everett cover or Wally Wood?
I know Bill Everett did maybe some inking or something on some.
I think it's a Kirby actually.
Kirby with Everett inking or something, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I always loved the yellow costume. I thought it was very cool.
Yeah. I had that one and traded it to Bub for a Phantom Lady he had.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, it was a coverless copy of Phantom Lady, but I got him to make a copy of the cover for me. So, yeah, it was still pretty cool.
I just gave one of these to Steve for his birthday.
Oh, that was nice of you, man. Super nice. It was a great book.
I ended up paying $60 for this 4.0.
Oh, wow.
They lost it in the mail, so they wanted to give me $20 off, and my wife said, no, you better ask for $40. Yeah, because I had to take another book they sent to somebody else, repackage it and send it out, give them the tracking. And then the people that had this one, they said they sent it back, but there was no tracking. So I was like really nervous.
Mm.
All right, let me do a couple more and we'll hand it back to you.
Oh, Red Guardian. Yeah.
This book has come down. I was looking at some copies today or yesterday. You could probably pick up some higher grades for this. Probably, I think it's like $50 now.
Really?
50, 60, something like that. Well, they made a joke out of the dude in the Black Widow movie. They said Black Widow did worse than Ant-Man. I thought Black Widow, man, that was a really good movie.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I like Scarlett Johansson though.
Oh,
so.
I love Black Widow though, and her. She's a good actress. I'm kind of pissed that Marvel screwed her. Yeah,
well, I mean, she ended up getting, I think, pretty decent out of that because she was supposed to have got part of the.
She sued him.
Yeah. Part of the merchandise sales or something like that. She was supposed to get.
So when I went after this book, I'm like, I don't want a yellow copy. So I looked for the highest. Is
that the real thing, or is that the reproduction?
This is real. This is number 4, September '68.
Oh, that's in nice shape, man. It's white.
I paid $50 for this in 2020.
Yeah, you're right. Most of the time you see those covers and they're dirty or brown or tanning.
They're usually tanning and yellowed, yeah.
That's great.
About that time, I bought this and a few other high-grade books for $50, and within months they jumped and doubled.
Oh, I'm back.
Steve's here. What's up, Steve?
About some Iron Man.
Oh yeah, good cover.
Gladiator.
I used to think he was dumb, but Charlton Steve kind of.
Yeah, he's a
that he was
big
cool
guy, but would those blades go through his armor? I wonder.
I guess. I don't think it would. Of course, the way that his armor looks like on his arms, it looks like thin mesh, chainmail or something.
Yeah. Let's get a few.
Have you seen the movie Shotgun Wedding yet with Jennifer Lopez on Hulu?
No.
If you have Hulu, that is a really good movie. We watched it twice already. A lot of action, comedy.
Shotgun Wedding. I'll have to look at that.
Another one to go watch if you have Amazon is Boss Level. The action in there is insanely 80s, like Arnold kind of action. Nice. Yeah, Fantastic Four is what when I started collecting, that was what I was collecting. Burn, and then I went back and researched and saw Kirby's work. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, this Kirby cover, him fighting the Destroyer. Always liked that cover. And when Power Man stepped in for him for a short period of time.
Let me know if the music's too loud for you.
Oh, you're fine, man.
That's a good cover. I really like that cover.
And when him and the Hulk teamed up against the FF.
Did you ever read the storyline? It was like 199 where Doom's son's trying to take over Latvia.
Yeah.
And then he just shoots them and burns them up. And then you found out you found out his son was really an android.
It was a clone, wasn't it?
Yeah, or something. He wasn't like a real person.
Yeah, Doom's always my favorite villain, man. He's just sometimes so ruthless. You know, really brilliant too. I mean, you got to think he's the guy who invented time travel in the Marvel universe. So
let me say something to Lead Paint. Lead Paint, you ain't kidding. She looks really good in that movie. I think that's her best movie that I've ever seen. That Shotgun.
J-Lo.
Yeah. And she pairs up with the guy that's her age in this. It's not with some younger guy like normal her other movies. That's a classic Bronze Age. I put that in the top 20 Bronze Age
Yeah.
covers.
I had a binder in school that had this.
Yeah, I remember that. The mead
Yeah.
folder.
Yeah.
Nice. And Money Train's all right. But I like Jennifer Lopez, but I just think this new movie is the best one I've ever seen her do.
What was it? What was that show where she was a dancer in it? It was a TV show. It was a comedy show. She was one of the
that was
High Girls.
Yeah, Wayans Brothers.
Mad TV, maybe.
No, it was with the Wayans Brothers. I forget the name.
Oh,
of it.
okay.
You caught me off guard because I know what the name is. I can't think of it now. There was a big song out that this black rock group did at the time with the same Living Color.
Living Color. There you go, man.
She was also in a like 10 years ago. They did a cop show. She was in for 3 seasons.
Really?
With Ray. What's that dude? Ray Colada or something?
Ray Lolita.
Yeah, he was the main guy in there.
Oh, okay.
It was really good, but
it was a TV series.
Yeah. And then it was on Hulu, and then the third season, we waited and waited and waited, and then they didn't show it on Hulu. You had to get it on an app you paid for. So that's a good cover. You got the one where he gets that suit from Reed.
Yeah, that was in Super Villain Team Up, right?
No, it was Fantastic Four.
Was it?
Yeah. He's like standing prominent in the middle of the cover. Another good cover. Doom. You just picked all these up, or these new pickups?
No, they've been sitting in a box around here, man. I need to rebag them and stuff and new boards.
There's nothing funner than sitting in front of the TV and rebagging and boarding and looking them up and putting info on them. Then you look at them in the Mylar and go, oh, that's beautiful.
Kind of like therapy, man, really, when you think of it.
Exactly.
Dragon Man. I think this is Steranko cover.
Yep. I got that one. I got a nice copy of that. I always like Quick Flash or Quicksilver. He looks so cool.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, my favorite Quicksilver cover right here.
I'll show a couple more and then I'll let you have it back, man, if you want. There's another Steranko.
Yeah, I got that one. That's a great cover too.
The things they didn't outline his pupils.
Here, let me show this real quick while you're.
Yeah.
This is my favorite Quicksilver cover.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one.
That's one of those ones that I bought around that time in high grade for $50. Beautiful. I always look at this to try to find high grades, but they're always 100 or more now.
Oh yeah, I like that. I don't have that many X-Men. That's one.
I don't either. That's actually where I've been starting to find stuff lately.
One I need to work on.
Because I know that the X-Men title in the bronze is like one big area that every collector goes for.
Right.
So I usually try to stay away from those areas. But you know how it is. Every now and then one pops in your visual. That's the right price. And then you pick it up.
Yeah. You have to get it.
And before you know it, you have a handful, and you're like, okay, now I got to start collecting the series. Is that for Agatha?
No.
Which one is that? Timekeepers or something?
114 Overmind. I think it's
okay.
The beginning of the Overmind or the end of the Overmind story.
Nice. Amok.
I think I've won Amok a few times, so. That one's a little rough, but yeah.
But readable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a killer Kirby. I always love how the torch looks on that cover.
Yeah, as always.
He's nice and beefy and muscular. Like he normally is not looking like that.
All the villains and everybody. So yeah, it's a pretty cool cover.
That's definitely looks like Kirby really did almost all that art.
If you want to, man.
We could split. You have any of this series?
I don't know if I've got any. I've got a few in this box. Let me see if I can dig them out.
Quarter bins of the past.
Yes.
Marvel's greatest. They couldn't get rid of this stuff at one point.
I don't know if I've got that one or not. Let me see.
This is your way as a kid to read all the Killer Marvel without paying high.
What number is that, Mike?
This is 27. That last one was 23.
Oh, I don't have that. I've got 30.
Do I have 30 here? I don't. I do. Breen.
All right.
28.
I don't have that one.
I snatched these all out of a quarter or probably 50-cent bin.
Yeah, and I mean, you used to could find them, but I think everybody's getting like us, and I think if they see them now in a $1 box or something, they're grabbing them out. And
I've been telling people for years, you better just buy every bronze you can find for $1 or less, if in good, if it's in decent shape.
I got that one. It's got marking all over it, but I probably pulled it out of a.
No, that's a really nice read. You don't see too many read covers like that. I mean, this one.
Where he's actually using these powers and stuff. Yeah.
I just picked this one up because this came down in price finally.
Is that the one with? Is that number 1 or is that number 6?
6 for Solo Thanos.
Okay, there you go.
High grade copy. I paid 31 with shipping on eBay. This book was like near 70 or 80 for a long time.
Yeah, when Thanos was doing this thing there, yeah. That was a good buy. Oh, yeah. I just got that one again last year, man, and I was so happy to get that one.
Oh, my tape flapped over. I hate when it does that. And, of course, this one you got to have.
Don't have that one. I had that one. I don't have it anymore. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
I wish they would have made this a black background. It would have been so much cooler.
Yeah.
What would I pay for this? 77.
Or maybe red. Maybe red with the fire and everything,
Oh, yeah, even bright red, but that brown is.
Marie Severin, she was doing all the coloring there too. Oh, there you go. I've got that one.
Go ahead. Yeah, Breen me. Nighttiger me. We got 10 watching, which isn't bad. We've been on it over an hour. You guys enjoy this? You like seeing all these Marvel comics? I'm sure you do. You guys are probably drooling all over the place. Nice. I read this. Really good. Really good. I loved it.
Yeah.
Inhumans. The humans were so like mysterious because they didn't have their own title, and they didn't appear as much as other characters.
No, I mean, there for the longest time, you only seen them in the FF, and that was pretty much it.
Talk about Steranko. What's that, a print?
Let's see if I can get it in the. He signed it.
Oh, nice. Let's make you big. Oh, wow.
So.
That's an actual book in there?
No, it's a print.
Okay, cool. Hey, still, that's cool.
But, yeah.
That's a killer cover. Look at that. The color scheme is just so right.
Yeah, that's always been my favorite cover he did.
The green is more like a yellowish green than it is like a dark green.
Yeah. But he was super cool, man. I don't know if you've met him or not, but Stranko's super cool guy. This
is another one of those 3 or 4 books I picked up at that month for $50 in high grade.
Oh, that's a great one, man.
I don't think you can
have
touch
that one either.
I think this is probably like 120 or higher in high grade. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know it's right around that.
I bet it's at least that now. So.
Oh, nice. I don't have that one. I've been trying to get it.
You can still find it at a decent price.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have to wait about 2 years now,
It's
which is fine.
Find a decent one. It's probably going to be about two bills, about $200. So
yeah, I'm hoping maybe in 2 years I can get it for like 100. Nice grade.
Yeah. Oh, I like that cover.
You have this, don't you?
Yeah, I've got that one.
I saw you show it.
Box over here somewhere.
We got some Journey into Mystery, Steve Ditko. This is my favorite Steve Ditko cover of all time right here.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, because if you look at it, I mean, the shadowing, it looks 3D. Let me put it in high. Let me put me. I never really cared for it. And then I started looking at it when I had it on the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just
the fingers and everything. Yeah.
The 3D of it that makes it cool to me.
It's kind of reminiscent of the FF #1. I mean, when you look at him coming up out of the ground and then the little character there in the foreground. And yeah.
I'm trying to let's see some comments here.
How do you pronounce that monster's name, man?
I guess Rue. Or maybe it's Hispanic. Rue.
There you go.
You can roll your R. Yeah, I was reading about Paul Galassi and how his biggest influence was Steranko, and his art looks so similar to his. Oh, I was going to show this. It's not a Marvel, but the reason I want to show this is Good Girl. You need to get this, and it's cheap.
I've got that, yeah.
Okay, do you read the inside covers?
Yeah.
History of Sheena. I'm going to do a video on that. It's very interesting. And he told Eisner, don't tell anyone where I got that name, because it was a derogatory for a Jewish girl. I gifted one of these to Read Comics years ago. First Mockingbird. It's a really good issue. This I don't know what this goes for, but it's a really good issue.
It's gone up because of the Hawkeye series and stuff, so
I just finished this run, the Guardian run on Marvel Presents. There you got Nikki, beautiful as ever, Starhawk.
Well, it starts off in issue #3 is the beginning of the run.
I believe so.
What does it go to? What's the final issue? Do you know?
I don't remember. Here's the first one. I just picked up the first one.
I've got a portion of them, but I don't think I have #3. And
I couldn't find this one in a back issue bin for years, so I said it's time to pick it up off eBay. So I got a high grade for $24.61 with shipping.
Oh wow!
Okay. That's another one for me. It's like in the top 20 Bronze Age classic covers.
Okay.
I don't remember what it goes up to. I don't think it's very many issues though.
Not 10 or 12 issues though they ran, right?
I couldn't tell you offhand. I think
it was, something like that.
Marvel Presents.
But it was a good series. I enjoyed that, reading those and stuff back in the day.
It goes up to 12.
12, okay.
So here's number 11.
Yeah.
These are ones you could find all day in 50-cent bins for years. Al Mingram's best art is in this and in Captain Marvel, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that, yeah.
Number 19, Marvel Premiere. This was a 50-cent pickup.
Wow.
This is first Colleen Wing. And what else? There's an ad for Hulk 181 in it. I know you have this.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty close to being done with my Defenders. I'm finished with 1 through 50 and all the Marvel features and stuff, but it's oh, there it is.
I need to pick up those Submariner issues. Those are ones I want. Breen.
There you go, Eric. He'd be happy somewhere.
I think he was just in here.
Was he in here a minute ago?
The beginning.
Titan. Yeah. I forget that guy's name, man. He's got a weird name. The Abominable Snowman there.
Do you have this? These I still am finding in $5 bins.
I have a few of those. I don't have them all now. I don't have that one.
This is Wasp is chauffeur is Whirlwind, and then he reveals himself and tries to attack her. This is great. It's a return of Ant-Man. It's funny with the Ant-Man, these don't go for nothing, really.
Right. Great art and story they were pretty good too. I'm still showing these because
keep showing. These people love to see everything Marvel. Marvel fanboys.
Yeah, I think I've got that one. Those were great though. I mean, the artwork on them and stuff. I don't remember who did the artwork on those, but yeah, they were.
I don't know who did this cover either. Actually, pretty curious. That's a good cover though.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Oh, now that's really the first 2-in-1. That was like the tryout they did for 2-in-1.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a great one, man. That's a great cover and Ramita cover, I think. But yeah, it's just.
So this is Jim Starlin writing and then John Romita on the art. Here's your girl. Oh, yeah.
Oops, sorry, dog.
You have any of this, Ron?
I do. I don't have the first 3 of them. I think 3, 4, and 5 I'm missing. So something else I'm looking for to finish up. Yes, great covers, man. Frank Bruner did some of those, and
yeah, this is a Bruner.
Amazing on Doctor Strange. But then again, Gene Colan was always my favorite Doctor Strange artist, so him and Ditko. Now Ditko did good. The Deep.
Remember that movie?
I do. I don't remember the serpent monster though. I just remember Jacqueline Bisset. Wasn't that her name? Coming up and having the wet T-shirt on and stuff.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I have to actually go track it down and watch it.
Yeah, she was a stunner.
Is she the one that played the wife on Newhart?
No, that was what was her name?
Wasn't that Bissett too?
Suzanne. Her name was Suzanne.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Lachette or something like that. Yeah, she was cute too. But yeah, Jacqueline.
Did you like this storyline by Roy Thomas with the Annie-Men?
I did, because I liked him and the High Evolutionary working together and stuff, and the whole idea of Counter Earth and everything, and him being like the Messiah or something like that.
This is an original story of the origin of Doctor Strange as drawn by Steve Ditko.
Oh, wow.
And in this issue, he becomes Sorcerer Supreme.
That's number 9?
11.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've got that one. But that's
I picked up a couple of these.
Look at that cover.
I thought, hey, this is a big key, but nobody was recognizing it. I said, okay, I'll take them for $5.
Right.
And now people are recognizing it finally.
Yeah, that's a beauty too. Those are amazing, man. That's Bruner right there, I think, right?
Yep. Detail. And then you got a reprint, but this is a killer cover, Cosmic Cube. I think I have the first issue, the original. This is the first crossover in Marvel, this issue.
Who was crossing over?
I forget.
Huh.
But in this storyline, I remember there was a first crossover. It's labeled as that.
Huh.
And then I know you have this.
Yeah, I think I've got that one.
Barry Windsor.
Barry Smith, my Conan guy.
It's BWS, Big White Shark. Rayman's in. What's up, brother?
Rayman. Yeah, Rayman's got some great Marvels. He's got some Thor, I know.
You have any of these?
I do.
Best way to read all the origin stories for cheap. Oh, I don't have that, man. That's a grail for me.
It's signed by Dick Ayers up there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a cool cover. That reminds me of the X-Men with the Frankenstein on the cover, but he looks so doofy.
I took this with me, and he was going to be at a con, and I got him to sign it, and he's like, "Why do you want me to sign this for?" He said, "That's Kirby doing the artwork on there." I was like, "Yes, sir," but I said, "You did the inking on it." He's like, "Oh, yeah, I think I did." So he didn't remember doing it, but yeah.
It's always nice. He's impressed when the fans know more about his work than he does.
He just didn't remember.
And then here's some of your girl right here.
Oh yeah, Tigra.
I keep finding this one for less than $5 in high grade.
Yeah, some of those, you can find pretty. And when Red Wolf was in a couple of those stories, and you can find those pretty.
Yeah, he's right on the cover right there.
Yeah, and that Mordred the Mystic there. It jumped up in price because everybody thought he was going to be in the Doctor Strange movie or something. But
is that what it was?
Yeah, it got pretty expensive there for a little bit, and I found one at a flea market for $1. It was in pristine, really nice shape, man.
Marvel Childers. That's a good storyline.
Oh yeah.
I think Byrne kind of revisit that. He did a own storyline where there was the gangsters and the Fantastic Four.
Good
yeah,
cover.
I got that one. That's a good cover. Yeah, that's a good story right there. That is a really good story.
Wyatt Wingfoot.
It's got a nice centerfold on it too.
Yeah.
I always like that issue. I opened up to that splash and I was like, wow.
That's pretty cool. Oh, wow.
Cottonmouth. Where's Cottonmouth? Good. I love this cover.
Yeah, Bill Graham, I think, did some of the artwork on the early Power Man, and
this is George Tuska.
Is it?
Yeah. I think did they do a JC reprint of that one?
I think so. That's original though. And yeah, I like that cover.
Oh, that's a good cover too, yeah.
Machine Man #1.
I want to say to anybody watching later, and I'm working on the secret contest. It's probably going to end up next month before I end it.
That one's kind of beat.
The Pearl of Power. Plug.
Oh, yeah.
I think I completed this run.
Did you finish it? I know you were working on it there just not too long ago, so... Yeah, I finished mine last year. I was glad to do that, man. It was a good series. I mean, it's a lot of fun to read and great artwork.
Oh, I love reading Man-Thing stories from the Bronze Age. They're just so good.
Yeah, it's a good cover there.
Steve Gerber. Yeah.
It's always one of my favorite Stan Lee stories.
Oh, nice, yes.
When the guy comes in and takes Ben's place and reads Stuck in the Negative Zone. And the guy has a change of heart. in the end and ends up pulling Reed out, but sacrifices himself to bring him back from the negative zone.
Kazar #1.
Yeah, those are great. That one you got in your right hand there is a profanity cover. If you look down in the grass down there, you can see a word that somebody,
Really?
yeah, it's the F word. And I think it was Marie Severin that did that cover. And she was having a really bad day. And if you look in the grass, you can see it down there. But she spelled it kind of different.
Point that out. I can't find it.
I wish I had mine here. I would try to find
This
it.
is another one that I find every now and then for in the dollar bin.
It's a great
find the series in the dollar bin. That's a killer book right there. I wish I could own one of those. What number is that? 21?
23.
23. Yeah, that's a killer book. Where did you pick that up?
I think I got it at a con, and it's probably a VG at best. But I mean,
hey, what'd you pay for it?
I said it, so.
You remember what you paid for that?
It was like $24, $25, something like that. But
I would definitely pay that for that.
In a few years back, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go to this Geek Fest. I want to see how the prices have, if they've actually adjusted or not.
I think you showed this one the other day.
Yeah, that's they even have an ad for #2, and then they changed it to Fantastic Four giant size.
Right.
I was looking at that at the store. I mean, I have one, but I was telling my friend.
I love that Kazar run they were doing there. Good stuff.
Modern, but this is a key. So everybody's showing this in their key halls. First cameo team of the Midnight Suns. Pollybag 28, 1992. I don't know. I'm not making fun of anybody, but anytime someone shows, look, I found this key, I laugh. It's a $1 book. Come on.
Right. Well,
there's a million of them printed.
It's a key to them.
But there's a million of them.
Right.
You find it in dollar bins constantly still. Let's see that again. Let me go big on you on that one.
Well, it's a little beat.
I can't remember if I have that one or not.
It's a retell of the wedding, Sue and Rick wedding.
That was an annual
special issue, number 10. I think.
But I mean, the original story was in the annual.
Yeah, I think it was annual number 3, I believe. I think it was 3. Franklin.
I have a Ghost Rider number 10. This actually is not, Hulk is not in here. I believe this reprints the Spotlight 5. They had a Hulk story, but it didn't meet deadline, so they put a reprint of the first Ghost Rider. So this is the first appearance of Ghost Rider in number 10.
Oh, wow.
Ron Wilson cover. Oh, yeah, I have that one. That's quite a read. That's quite a long story there.
Yeah.
They have I think in the 1991 or 2, they reprinted it in a prestige format, a soft cover. Like a comic book. Oh, here you go.
Ah. Nice.
Number 5.
Nice.
The Tarantula Strikes Back. I love this cover right here.
Yeah, it's a great one. Have you seen Micah's version of that?
I did.
It had Bela Lugosi and Boris.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that. I think I completed this run too.
That's a great run, man. It's a great series. Great read.
Another one that not too long ago was nobody really cared much about it.
Right. Yeah.
And then number 16.
I think people will buy anything that's Marvel and Bronze Age now, though.
I'm telling you guys, if you have this in your collection and you find these for $5 or less, even if they're like 3.0s, buy them up.
Yeah.
You'll flip them, you can trade them. Great trade stuff. And that's what I'm doing now. If I find Bronze Age Marvel superhero or horror for $1, I buy it and it's good trade.
Yeah.
You should someone a stack of Bronze Age Marvel and say, hey, you want to trade it? They're like, yeah. Here's another runs amok.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
The days of the king size before they came giant size.
There's 18 of those, right?
This is Wilson and Chew.
Frankenstein monster. There was 18, I think, in that run.
Oh shoot! How did this get in here? Spawn newsstand. Get that out of here.
Throw it out. Wow.
We're giving these people lots of eye candy.
Buckler and Senate.
J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, yeah. That's number 1?
Yep. There's some, I'm going to show some moderns quick. X-Story X-Men number 1. What is this? Hip-hop cover variant. These are ones I pulled out of the box that I traded that I wanted to keep. So, cover B, movie poster.
There you go.
Nice leather, tight skin leather. New X-Men number 1. Next number 1. Okay, this is a Marvel key. Isn't this time variant? Second cameo time variant authority. First team appearance of Minutemen TVA Police Force. 50 cents from the flea market.
Wow.
I don't know. I thought this might be something. I grabbed it for 50 cents. Number 1. Third print, fourth printing, number 1.
Mortal Hulk. Yeah.
Immortal Hulk 4 number again. What is this? This is variant, and this is third printing. You buy this when it was coming out?
I bought the first few issues of it and stopped buying it. I never did read it until afterwards. And yeah.
I liked it, but the only thing to me was like reading it was like only reading like a third of a story in every issue because it was so big panels, hardly any dialogue,
right,
and a lot of art. And before you get into it, like it's getting good, and then you turn to the last page. And that made me stop collecting because I got tired of the modern comics like that. You just there's not enough page for the money. It's
right.
not worth it for me. This is number 5, third printing variant. I picked these up just thinking, one day they might be good for trade or something. Hawkeye number 1.
Oh, okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy number 2. Number 1. When Thanos was on the team.
I picked this up, Mike. I don't know if you've seen it or read it, but
I heard about that. People were telling me about it.
It's a pretty good story, what I've read of it so far.
In between an early issue or something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be about the time that, right after this, I think.
Spawn newsstands are even harder to find than DC Logo Universe variants, but I have 2 number 7s newsstands.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not a big Spawn, but I figure you get the newsstand for 50 cents, $1, people will trade for this stuff. Now here's his first, what is this, Sacred Warriors team?
Oh, yeah.
Second appearance. First appearance. And the first appearance of Yo-Yo Rodriguez. Who the heck is that?
I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not sure.
Someone will tell us down here. Oh, we got Manny, the Hobgoblin collected in here. What's up, Manny? Welcome to the show. Links in the description, guys. I'll put it in again. Anybody wants to get on and show their Marvel comics, and preferably copper and bronze and later, if you don't mind. Oh, I think I got this from Caroline. This is hip hop Iron Man number 12. I guess this book got a little heat at one point. What is it? Raza Miles Morales variant.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Is this something? I think this is a key. I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe you know. Oh, it says on the back, Virgin Retail Incentive Alex Ross cover.
Oh, well, there you go. Alex Ross, if nothing else.
I got some Iron Man 600.
Yeah, I like that cover. They're pretty good.
And I'm just going to show you this one. This is I read this back in the 80s. I have been looking for this since then. I only found it like 5 months ago in a dollar bin. But this is a serial killer who kills serial killers. Twister, Harris Comics. It's really good.
Huh.
And the minute I read this, I've never forgot about this issue. That's how good
Sounds
it is.
like a good TV series, you know?
Yeah, it's a really good concept.
I've been trying to finish these up.
I guess someone said that she's from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show.
Okay.
I stopped watching that after a while. What's up, God Tank?
They had a lot of characters they brought in. I think they brought in Ghost Rider and everything else, you know, so.
I think I have 3 issues of that. Well, at one point, I kept finding those for $5.
Yeah.
Let me see what I got here.
This was a great story here. It had the surfer in the next issue and stuff, yeah.
I think I have that one.
Yeah.
You see all these books, and you're like, man, I haven't read that yet. That's another cover. Yeah, that Thor Bronze Age run the covers are really good.
Pluto. Yeah.
Oh, Yaya had super speed, but always yo-yoed back to where she strayed. Oh. That's a killer book, too. I like that one. That cover.
Yeah.
Really... Who does that cover?
It's Kane, I believe. Yeah. You can kind of see up his nose there a little bit.
Exactly. But it's a nice cover.
Yeah.
Zandu. Not Xanadu, Zandu. Stan said, just take the A out, and there you go. You got a name. Oh, okay. Yo-Yo had a super speed. She always yo-yoed back to where she started from. So they would yo-yo, yo-yo. Come back. I bet her she played that song. Baby, come back.
Player.
Any kind of fool could see. Let me show you a key.
Here we go. Oh, go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Finally got that. I never thought I'd get it again.
Don't have that one. Yeah, it just went up, and I never did get it. And
I traded or I would never pay
out my price range. I'm willing to spend for it, you know, because in my mind, that's still like not saying anything bad about the storyline or whatever, but used to see it like for $2, $3, $5, you know, and
I used to just avoid it.
It's hard for me to rationalize paying like $200 or whatever they want for it now, you know.
Okay, I don't have any of those mags. What year was that? 80s or 70s?
Probably 70s, late 70s, I think. Some of these were
up a quadruple amputee in the show. Did they call her Bob or Matt?
Matt. When was the TV series? Because they were about the time the TV series was on.
Oh, okay. Lou Ferrigno, TV's Hulk Talks.
Yeah.
I love him in King of Queens.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Oh, that's a killer cover right there. That looks like Buscema. No, is
It
it?
is. It's Buscema, and Juiceco, I think, recreated it or painted it or something. But it was Buscema's artwork. So, yeah. These are not Marvel, so we won't look at those.
Yay. We'll have to do a DC one in the future. Oh, I picked up some new Good Girls Westerns.
Oh, you got some new Westerns?
Oh, where are they? I'm going to show these just because they're Good Girl, but they're not Marvel. Jamie and I love our Good Girl. You might have seen this one, man. I can't believe I got this for the price. Less than $27.50 shipped. Let me show you.
Flip, yeah. Put you on this. There you go. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You can't.
Okay.
This camera's not doing it justice, but this cover is all like cherry red in the back. I always look for these Joe Yanks. I found this issue and the leg issue for less than.
You know who did that cover there? Is that Art Soft?
It's Ross Andrew.
Ross Andrew, okay.
So that was one I just got. I bought this one because it's a Western cover, but it's a romance. I guess this is a desirable issue, and I found a high grade copy. A guy was
selling love, baby, right there.
It came from Britain. I paid $23 for this. It's Al Avison cover.
Nice.
And then I bought this high grade copy right here for $26.50. Do you have this?
I don't know.
Well, guess what? You're gonna have one eventually because I have one here, and I'm gonna gift it to you. I found this one for $5 at an antique store.
Wow.
Thanks. So that's going to set that aside. It'll be going to Jambo Comics in the future.
Sweet.
It's a reprint, but still a killer cover.
I did get some of these the other day.
Let me show this one really quick. Where is it? It's an Atlas. Marvel Boy. Astonishing.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
This book is expensive. I couldn't believe I found a slab copy for $100. This is from August 51. Bill Everett cover and interior art. And Marvel Boy Story Atomic Explosion cover. It also has the Capitol on the cover, doesn't it?
Wow.
Is this the one? Oh, this isn't the issue. But look at that explosion in the background. That mushroom cloud.
That is pretty awesome.
And, you know, he became Quasar.
Yeah.
All right.
I got some of these the other day. I know they're photo covers.
I'm looking for the ones that aren't the photo covers.
But it's just pretty cool to get them.
Yeah. I think I have an issue of a photo cover, but I think there's 3 art covers.
What, up the DC run?
Yeah. There's another Western. I forget. It's a lady's name, and she used to be a trick writer. And I think there's 3 issues. I can't remember her name, but they're kind of Good Girl, and they're kind of people try to pay money for them. I don't know how much the Brother Voodoo is going for. I think that one was $300. That one right there. Yeah. But I traded 2 long boxes for it.
It's really pricey now. Yeah. You gotta.
Yeah. Nice Tom Mix. I have several of those. I have this one right here. Let me show you.
Okay.
I have that issue.
Oh, do you? I like that cover, man. It's painted.
He's got the classic movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a Purina
giveaway, yeah.
Yeah, those are really pricey, man, and hard to find.
Dude, you see how... Let me show you this book. And I'm going to show you that they're not pricey. Nice book. If you're looking hard. I was debating whether to remove this, but they put it on there to keep it closed when they shipped it, you know?
Yeah, they may have that, or was it fastened to something? Oh yeah.
No, this is to keep the pages closed so they didn't
Okay.
damaged. But this was $20 off eBay.
Wow.
I refuse to pay more than 30 for anyone. So
You
I'm
stole that though, man. I mean, that's a pretty pricey book.
It's all about just getting on the new listings before anyone else.
Right.
A lot of this book here not frequently, but quite a little bit often you'll be sold by non-comic sellers.
Yeah.
Because it's more like kind of falls into an antique because of the giveaway aspect of it, I guess. So there'll be a lot of antique dealers and stuff that get these and they'll sell them for inexpensive. And then people will try to ask a lot of money.
Or they'll throw them in with a bunch of Dales or something like that, and not realize.
I think that's the third or fourth one that I found under $30.
Let's see, do I have anything else to show you guys?
Well, let's put them let's go side by side for again.
Okay.
Kirby cover.
Oh, wow.
Nice high grade. I bought the highest grade copy I could find on eBay. You can see it's
beautiful, man.
Yeah. I looked at them like, if I want, it's not going to do justice to buy a low grade of that one. Oh, that's nice. I don't have that. I just seen number one somewhere. I think it was at the flea market. Nice cane cover.
I think I've got number one around here somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at that, man. Both of us pulling out surfer covers. That one's much cooler to look at. This is like the reproduction one. But it had a Warlock story in the background, or on the back of those. So. And yeah, I've got that whole run of supervillain team up, and
this is actually the first beginning of the storyline.
Yeah, very good.
I was reading a couple issues, and it's really fun. Byrne, Claremont. What is this? First full appearance of Proteus. I paid $23 for this from my comic shop. I started reading I was reading some of this. I put my box in front of me and I read the Galassi article. Then the first book I pulled out of my box to read was this. And I was like, wow, that is such a killer cover.
That is a good cover, man.
Galassi was talking about he embraced Bruce Lee and everything that he...
You can see that too,
And this is... I'll show it, but it's not Marvel.
Nice Batman, though.
That was Metarog. Pulled that out of a box. It was $25. I was like, I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Here's some Gil Kane.
Oh, yeah. Great cover, man.
Necra. I love the name of her, Necra.
Oh, yeah. That is probably the priciest book of that run, too.
Is it? I found it.
That and the number one, but that one being probably just as expensive as the number one, because that was her first appearance or something like that.
Oh, I found this for $6 at the flea market up the road. Yeah, I'll take that. If I pulled it out, I was like, man, that's a high grade, $6. It's sold.
Well,
some Iron Man. I am Iron Man. The Ultimo lives.
That's a great cover.
Oh, that's DC. You can't see that.
Well, I'm running out of stuff here next to me.
We're gonna cap it in about 10 minutes. My wife's gonna be home from church.
With some Marvel magazines.
Macario. Kane cover. The 4D man. They had the 3D man, then they had the 4D man. This is
Who
another.
was stronger, the 3D man or the 4D man?
I don't know. Top 20 Bronze Age covers right here.
Oh yeah.
This was $1. I just picked it up for $1, and they had another one in the wall book box for $5. I'm like, this one was even better.
Man,
I love when that happens. So all these were in the dollar bin, and they're not. Oh, do you need this? I have a second one.
I would have grabbed all those, man. Yeah,
These are great the great giveaways. Do you like Todd McFarlane?
Somewhat on some things.
I never knew that he did this. I found this in the 50-cent bin. Black Flag #1.
Yeah.
Good girl cover.
Yeah, you can tell it's him when you look at it. Oh yeah.
Dollar bin. Just picked it up. That River Monster Comics. Dollar bin. This was in the dollar bin. Nice high grade John Stewart cover. Gil
wow.
Kane.
Good finds, man.
And this was $6. High grade. I needed it for the run.
Are you getting close on your defenders?
Probably up to 60. I'm sure I've got a few holes missing. Oh yeah, you like that one, don't you?
Oh yeah, Bunny, yeah.
The last issue. There's Eric.
There he is. Well, we did a whole bunch of breeding in your honor, Eric.
You got back from comic hunting. Yeah, Eric, we breeded each other a couple times.
Did you find anything, Eric?
Any Bronze Age marvels? Okay, here you go. Here's some Marvel.
Oh yeah. You showed that one on your last video. I've seen that, man. It's pretty
groovy, baby. Yeah, I can't believe I picked up some really nice high-grade Charlatans at that flea market. What is all that? Oh, here we go. This was the last key I just picked up.
Oh yeah, it's the second grade or something like that.
This is like a 9.8.
Wow.
$40. I think he had 75 on it, and he said, "Oh, I'll take 40."
Wow.
That was the guy with all the keys. And then this one was $3, of course.
Man.
See, I don't know nothing really about X-Men, but I showed this for $3. People were like,
yeah, you got a great deal on it.
I guess it's a key. This is the death of
Phoenix. Yeah. Great. I think she gets better, though. I'm not sure, but I think she gets better.
Eric said, yes. We'll see them on Wednesday.
All right. You going to be on Wednesday night, Mike?
I don't know. Probably not. I'm going back to work. House was a nice one. Kool-Aid Comics #1.
Yeah, I seen that one too, man. I'd never seen that one before. I'd seen the one where it had the busted through the wall or whatever, the Kool-Aid man himself.
And I passed on one of these in Ohio. I should have grabbed it. I just didn't know. I said, well, it showed up a second time. That's got to be meaning I need to get it. That was $3.
Great cover.
And what I liked about this guy is nothing was low grade. Sometimes mostly you'll find only low grade $3 books. Okay,
yeah, when you get those, I mean, you're happy to find them and get them at the good price. But when you find one at a good price that is in great shape, you feel even better. You're like, yeah. What the?
Now this is one I've been looking for cheap because I guess it got a little pricey.
Yeah,
it's a DC, but it's the first bikini of Outfit, the Poison Ivy.
Oh, okay.
And then also it's an air issue. What's his name? Lucius Fox is white in here. I used to have it and I got rid of it, and then I was like, oh wow, I wanted it back, but and then there's that one low grade copy I found.
Oh, okay.
$3.
That is a good price still, though, man.
All right, we'll wrap it up. I have a few more books over here. I have my only 9/8 graded copy of a Marvel book in my collection. That's the cameo.
I have 9/8 graded books.
Cameo of Big Hero 6. It was $40. So I said, what the heck? It was an auction. Nobody touched it because it's PGX.
Yeah.
And what did I got this recently?
Oh, that's a great one.
And this is signed by your buddy, Dick Ayers.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. I don't know if you can, where is it? Right here.
Oh, okay.
And this was $150.
Wow.
And I wanted this, and I'm like, that's a raw copy price, plus it's signed.
Is that why it's in the different color?
It's a CBCS, but it's a signature.
Okay, signature edition. Okay.
Yeah. And I got a few more, and then we'll wrap it up out of here. So we got some Atlas.
Oh, wow.
$34 shipped off my comic shop. And now they have this book going for like $200 in the same grade.
Oh, yeah.
It has a split cover. That's it. And then I got this one for $20, missing centerfold. This guy had accidentally sent me the wrong book or something like that. He's like, can you send it back and go down and this and that? And I said, well, you have this book on your store. If you give it to me for $20, I'll do all that you ask. And he's like, no problem. And then we have Kent Blake of the Secret Service with a sickle and hammer submarine there. Cold War. What number is that? Number 5, January.
Marvel?
Yeah, January 52. This was actually A-OK from Jesse Lynch.
Wow.
And 2 more, and then we'll wrap it up. My Romance, Atlas. Oh, no, this is.
There you go, Eric.
This is Timely.
That's
number 2. I paid $53 shipped off my comic shop for that. Beautiful red dress and yellow background.
Nice cover, man.
I'm going to do this big so we can see it a little bit better.
Yep.
This cover is not picking up the yellow. There we go. And last book, a Timely 1948 Good Girl Western, Annie Oakley number 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, I've been wanting one of these issues for the longest time. My comic shop had this for, I think, like $100.
Good deal.
Time to get it. I have a coded issue, a later issue from 54, but I've always wanted the Timely instead of that. Other one's an Atlas.
Okay. Those boots.
So what you got going on, Jamie? What's going on coming up on the channel? Anything?
Not much, man. I'm gonna get with Bub. We're gonna go to the Lexington Comic Con here in a couple of weeks, and hopefully load up on a few books then. And I've got some Golden Age I'm going to be getting from Gotham City Comics, Kevin out there in Arizona. He had some great books, and he was letting me and some of the fossils go through them and stuff the other day, and picked out a few from him. So
I don't know if you saw these recent pickups here. Let me show them to you.
But yeah, Gotham City, man, he had a killer store.
Yeah, I saw that. Is he the one that does it out of his garage or something?
No, he's got a store. It's a storefront. And yeah, it's a great store, man. It's got all these horror like figures and stuff, like life-size figures in there, and awesome, man. I mean, if I walked in there, I'd probably stay there all day. It's great books, and yeah, just a great looking store.
Now this, I'm going to show you, and everybody watching, and everybody that's tuning in later. If you want to find books, you could. I mean, I found this for $40 shipped. War Bond cover, Disney Comics. No, I'm not Disney. Yeah, Disney Comics number 30, March 43. It says War Bonds, War Stamps.
Yeah, buy bonds.
And this has a split cover, and I put it together when I got it. It was all haphazard. I put it together, pressed it. This one I found for 20. 30 was shipping.
Oh, wow.
Looney Tunes number 20, June 1943.
I think I like that one even better.
So I just got this last month, and this one I got this month. So that people get like this myth that Golden Age is super expensive, so they don't want to start collecting it.
Yeah.
You got to research. You know what you're looking for. Be diligent, looking at new listings constantly, and you're going to find great deals on Golden Age. New listings on my comic shop too.
No, they don't want to do that, man. Just keep buying X-Men and Spider-Man and all that modern stuff. You don't want no Golden Age stuff.
I feel good when I influence people.
Yeah,
I got
cool,
different.
You see people that get into it and stuff, and then there's a lot of people, and you had some on your channel, younger people that are getting into Golden Age books and stuff, and that's probably because of people like you and stuff that are on here showing all these great books and everything, and
that's the number one.
Think, wow, yeah.
The number one goal of my channel is to influence every collector to buy Golden Age.
Yeah.
And you would think, oh, I don't want the competition. You know what? I want the camaraderie is what I want.
Right.
I want people to learn. I have people now always sending me messages on Instagram. What about this? Do you know about this? Do you have this information? Is this a good price? And I like that. And that's what I want.
I got a question like that the other day, man. And I was, it kind of made you feel good. Somebody asking you a question about what they should do with their Golden Age collection. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool, that they thought enough to ask me about it and stuff, so.
Jambo, you're an influencer, man. Come on.
Maybe. I mean.
You and me, I don't know anyone else, but I am really trying to build the most exclusive, like the Good Girl Western collection, because I don't see many people doing that. And so I'm searching and finding those books that nobody knows, like that one romance.
Yeah.
And
the Good Girl Western stuff, but I just like Westerns too. I mean, so.
Oh, I do too, but that's like the palette for just Western is this. So the Good Girl genre is like.
Yeah, my number one love is always going to be the Jungle Girls, though. So, I still keep looking and working on those. But the thing is, they've gotten so pricey, and everybody's kind of looking at them now. So you just have to get them when you can.
Go type in Jungle Adventures. There's a couple. They were a couple IW, the reprints, but they have the Jungle Girl covers, and they were inexpensive.
Yeah. I'm getting I'm not getting pretty close, but I'm getting closer on my Jambo Comics run. But unfortunately now what I'm looking for is some of the earlier stuff. And you just don't see it. I mean, people don't turn loose of it. I mean, you got people like me that has them, that is collecting them, and they're not going to let them go, because that's what they collect.
Yeah.
So.
I have a lot of the Jumbos I don't think I have one Sheena though. And I have a lot of Jungles. But for me, I don't know. It's like they start looking the same after a while.
There's a lot of similarity in the covers and stuff. There's good ones, and then there's ones you're just like, but there's good stories, and there's variety on the inside of Jambo. It's not just jungle stuff. So
there's a few that I have that I love the cover so much. I want to find doubles of them rather than the new issues. I forget what, I don't remember the numbers of them, but there's some of the covers are just so, like the one with the spike stone thing coming down on her.
Oh yeah, on Jungle. Yeah, that's a Jungle, right?
I haven't got that one yet, but that's one I'd like to have.
Yeah. I've got a copy. It's a little beat, but I do have a copy of that. But yeah,
that's usually those books you want to go for that 1.520 because you can afford it. Yeah. As long as the cover's all there, you can get them attached.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, brother, I appreciate everybody tuning into the show. I haven't done a live show, so this was fun as heck. And I appreciate you jumping in here.
Well, thanks for having me, man.
This is what it's all about, man. Camaraderie. That's all that it's about. Just sharing, helping, and influencing in a good way.
And we'll have to do another the Cowboys and Good Girl comic art there next before too long, you know.
So before I go, let me ask you: have you done any shorts yet for YouTube?
I haven't. I've been meaning to do one, but I just haven't done them yet.
Jerry talked me into it. The first one I did in 10 seconds, I had 1,000 views.
Really?
The second one, I don't know what happened. It only got up to 250, but the next one I did got 1,300. Right?
Were you just sharing some knowledge, or I've seen one where you were just showing some old books?
Yeah, I just took a stack of cool books and did a 15-second.
Okay.
And then just put it up. But I'm going to do a couple.
You might be able to do something like that, you know?
Yeah, it's easy. And like
I did a live stream just yesterday. It was the first one I'd done in quite a while. And
it drives the traffic to your channel, he was telling me. So I tried it and it's working.
It was just something different. You know, I do every weekend, it seems like a haul video. And so I just wanted to switch it up and do a live thing and make it a little different, you know?
So YouTube is trying to compete now with TikTok. So it's cool.
I thought we were not letting TikTok in the country anymore. They were stopping it.
That was when we had a decent, loving president. So that's not the case. Now we have a court jester. But I appreciate you, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Wife's coming home. So peace out to you, everybody in the community. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this. Leave some comments if you can, and have a good night or a good afternoon, Jamie. We'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, buddy. Take care.